Hello there, Fit Family. I want to thank you again for tuning in to my YouTube channel, Fit Figure for Life. Over the last probably 6 weeks now, I've been rolling out a number of different exercises, instructional videos, motivational videos, as well as recently my fat loss journey. Today, what I would like to do is shift gears a bit and talk about obesity, the importance of being aware what it is. I want to also touch on abdominal obesity, fat around your belly. It is a pandemic that's around the world, but it's something that needs to be addressed. It is dear to my heart in working with people to avoid a disease that is non-communicable, meaning you can't transfer it, you don't inherit it. You can inherit predisposing factors, but it doesn't mean that you're stuck with it. So that's what we're going to tackle here today. I'll touch on certainly what is a BMI, body mass index, where do you fall with that. We'll look at some general stats and basically get down to what it is you could do about it. Okay, so let's get started. Hey Fit Family, it's me again. I want to thank you again for tuning in over the last, I guess we're coming up on a month now, maybe at least 6 weeks or so since the launch of my Fit Figure for Life YouTube channel. What I want to do today is switch gears a little bit and talk about obesity, obesity awareness. I want to also share with you a little bit about abdominal obesity, causes, remedies, and things that you could do now to avoid that. I had the opportunity to do a health fair with one of my local sister congregations, Sandtown Church of Christ. Very rewarding experience, I should say. But the biggest facet that I had pulled from there is bringing to, I guess, bringing out the importance of being aware where your body mass index is. And so that's what I want to shift gears a little bit. It's on a motivational side, it's also an awareness and education side, but it's something that needs to be talked about, not only talked about, take action with. So let's get started. Hey guys, again, I wanted to spend some time in this particular motivational chat talking about obesity as well as abdominal obesity. It is a serious issue, I believe, that is overlooked. A lot of times I think we as a society, people, we are very passive with it. Culturally, it is very acceptable. Again, I'm talking about obesity. And in the medical realm, at least according to American Medical Association, obesity is now considered a chronic disease. That is a problem. So the concern is this, and I'll get into more as we go through this video. What is a body mass index? I mean, that's what you use to measure obesity. We'll talk about some of the causes of obesity. And a lot of it is avoidable. It is attitude. It is behavioral changes. We sometimes just make poor choices when it comes to our diet. We neglect exercising or just movement. And we also need to make lifestyle changes that will allow us or afford us the opportunity to work out, to spend extra time taking care of your body, both body and spirit. And so as we go through this video, I'll be sharing a number of different angles of what obesity is, the causes, along with things that you could do to prevent it. There are a number of different predisposing factors that are not changeable, such as your age, your race, your gender, genetic factors. Those things you can't change. There are predisposing factors. Unfortunately, the American diet is not the best. As a matter of fact, the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development has found from their research, the United States of America is the fattest country in the world, with over 38% of the population that is considered obese. That should say something about our culture, our lifestyle, our choices, our habits, even some of our beliefs as it pertains to taking care of our bodies, taking care of our health and wellness. And so some of the causes, again, with obesity, there are some predisposing factors that are non-modifiable. Basically, you can't change them, such as your age, your race, your gender, along with genetics. Those are unchangeable. However, the diseases that a lot of times stem from obesity, such as diabetes, high blood pressure, cholesterol, they can be changed. They are not inherited. And so it's going to come with a attitude change, a mindset change, as I always advocate that you have to first step back and recognize where you are. It's going to take some research, it's going to take some time, it's going to take some investing. And I'm talking about the foods that you eat, the circle that you keep as it pertains to your lifestyle. And you're going to start having to make a shift from the not so healthy food choices, the greasy foods, the trans fats, the sugary drinks, juices. And again, as you guys continue to follow me, I'm going to bring forth a number of different videos in my motivational section I'm going to address all of these different factors that causes, or I should at least say that we cause to produce the obesity. But at the end of the day, the solution is going to be a change in your attitude, again, your thought processes about how you view food. And it's going to be painful because you're going to be dealing with a lot of old behavioral, what you grew up, how you used to eat, your family, cultural. If you're in a home, you're your husband or wife, you have kids, it's going to be impactful. It's going to be a change, but it's going to have to be a change for the better. And hopefully the influence will encourage your family members as well to take action when it comes to choosing foods that are high in fiber, high in some of the best antioxidants that you can find in the world, in your fruit, fresh fruits and vegetables, things found in the green family, some really good remedies found in teas. And then also the last thing that I wanted to touch on, along with exercises, is again just the entire lifestyle change. And again, that's going to come with changing how you approach your daily day. You got to monetize your stress. You got to monetize your sleep. Get some sleep. You should be getting up to 8 hours of sleep a night. If you're not getting it and you're only getting 5 or 6, well, try to work up to 7. That is part of your lifestyle change. Again, I'll back into the exercise piece in a separate video. There are a number of different exercises that will greatly diminish your chances of obesity and get rid of it. But you got to get moving, okay? So let's get started. You get started on your journey. You get started moving. You keep following me and staying with the videos. Again, I have an excellent book out for those who want to learn a little bit more, especially for women, about the anatomy, the approach factors. It's something to help you get them started. Just click at the bottom of the description here. You can go to my website and get a hold of one of my free books. All right, listen guys, you have a blessed rest of the day, rest of the week, depending on when you get this video. At the end of the day, get moving, take action. Let's go.